Right, so this week we are at Sardegna Road Track and layout A at sunrise. We're in the Viper again, GR4, and we are going to make sure we have BOP on, and I'm just going to check, as usual, what I always like with this car is brake balance on 4 to the rear. Oh, yeah, I don't know this track amazingly, so again, bear with me, but I'll do my best. Let's go into it. Before I go into it, actually, this is another one where there will be a few points where it's good for trail braking, like we touched on last week. If you can master that, excellent. If not, you still get a pretty good time without it. But give it a go. Well, we'll get into it anyway. Oh, we get round to the start finish straight and we'll start a lap. There we go. Right, this first one you're coming up to trail braking corner. Great to trail brake, so if you keep an eye on my brake meter, you'll see it's slightly off and round in third. Flat out through here. Now this next one you want to be back down into third again, wide as possible, coming in, keep it tight in, down into second, ready to take that one as soon as you see the exit marker, back on the accelerator. This one you want to be down into third again. Don't, tempted to go on the accelerator there, don't, wait a bit longer because it does get a bit sharper at the end. And you'll go straight into the wall if you get on the accelerator too early. Flat out all the way up here. This next one's quite a sharp corner. You want to be down into second, braking on the concrete curb. Maybe a little bit earlier, but trail braking again, you want to be on that concrete curb. Trail braking for that corner. Flat out up here. Got a few bits of flat out sections of track. You want to lift off here. Should get you around. Oh, just. And this one, concrete curb, hard on the brakes, down into second, ease off the brakes. As soon as you see that exit marker, accelerate. This next one, you should be able to take flat out. Just try and get as wide as possible and a smooth curve. You get around it with your foot firmly planted. We'll go around again because that seemed a bit all over the place. So first corner, as wide as you can, trail braking if you can, down into third. I went to second then for some reason. I've lost a bit of time there. Flat out through here. This next corner again, down into third, as wide as you can to start with. Turn in, keep on the left, down into second, turn in for that one. As soon as you see that exit marker, accelerate. This one, down into third, keep it steady round. So you accelerated too early there. If you do that, you're going straight into that wall. I had to ease off again to get all the way around. It's a little bit longer than you expect, that corner. Flat out down here. Another hairpin coming up. Trail brake if you can. Should be just before the concrete curb. Try and get two wheels on that concrete curb. Like that. That was a better corner. And straight. flat out when you see that marker at the other side of the corner. Flat out all the way up here. Touch of the brakes here to third, and then flat out again. Down here, concrete curb, slow down. You don't have to press the brakes quite as hard for that if you're on that concrete curb. And flat out again when you see that exit marker. The corners, they're not, once you get used to it, they're not difficult corners. You haven't got a load of banking and elevation and stuff like that. It's quite a flat track apart from obviously the first bit. So it is literally just remembering how tight the corners are, and yeah, right, down into third here, wide out as you can, use all that blue curb. Flat out down here. See, I saved half a second using that blue curb because I could get around that corner faster. This one, down into third, turn, second, turn in, marker, flat out. I didn't even change gear then. This one at the 50 board, you can go to second if you want, but again, that corner carries on a bit longer than you think, so be careful of that. It's caught me out twice now. Still up from the previous time though. This one, concrete curb, try and use it as well, and then ease off the brakes like you're trail braking. You should get around that nicely. If you can't quite make it braking on that down a gear here, back on the accelerator. Yeah, if you can't quite make it braking at the concrete curves, brake a little bit earlier. Trail braking, so you're easing off the brakes as you're turning in, and on the last bit, and on the accelerator when you see the exit marker. I can't talk quick enough. Steady curve round here, and there's your lap. What we're getting, 1:52.5. Right, so we'll try and go a little bit wider on each corner, trail brake a bit better. And we'll see how we go. Flat out again round here. Using all the curbs, down into third, quite early-ish, round, down into second, bit of the brakes, and away you go. This one, let's see if it catches me out again this time. Down into third really. Coast, 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 flat out. Saved myself a bunch of time there. The next one's a hairpin. Braking on the concrete curb, get as wide as you can, trail brake. Ease off as you turn in. Straight on the accelerator when you see that other curb on the exit. Flat out down here. Now this one, you might just be able to get away with braking a little. Yeah, brake a little bit. Just keep him off, brake a little bit. Again, curb, trail brake, flat out. I gave him to second. Using the curves a bit more, going a bit wider, and trail braking again. And we end up with a 1:51.6. Pretty good lap. If you can get that, you'll be a contender in the race. I was not exactly going slow there. Sorry, I was just having a strong of a drink. Yeah, so remember, when you're tighter corners, you want to be trail braking. Use as much as the curbs as you can. That first one, get right over onto the blue. Don't go over the other side of the blue, because I believe it's gravel, it will just slow you straight down and ruin you. But try and use as much as you possibly can so that you can get a wider angle for that corner, get round it faster, get on the accelerator sooner, save yourself a bunch of time. And remember, I believe it's you've got the first corner, then the chicane, then the next two corners, be careful on them, and the one after that, the one that looks quite a sharp corner on the map, but it's longer than you expect. So coast until you see that marker, then smash your accelerator down. Yeah, and I'll leave that one with you.